Olds Community TV presents Hockey Talk with the Olds Grizzlys.
Guesting with us now is Brett Hopfe, the coach of the Olds Grizzlys.
Hockey Talk with the Olds Grizzlys is sponsored by
Guesting with us now is Brett Hopfe, the coach of the Olds Grizzlys. Brett, give us a few words on the progress of your team to date.
Yeah, I think that, the first part of the season here, the first 10 games, we had quite a bit of a learning experience. I think there was a lot of new guys that came into the team and guys that were trying to define their roles. And, I think that as that 10-game stretch went on, we got better and better. And, since that 10-game stretch, we've been pretty hot as of late. And, with the acquisition of both Mappin and Johnson coming back from the WHL, that's helped us out depth-wise and helped us, with the ability to put the puck in the net. And that's something that, we did quite a bit last weekend in Grand Prairie and Whitecourt. And, we're going to take steps here now to crack down on our D-zone. And, it's not something we want to do every day is win games 9-6 and 8-6, but we'll take those games, and if we can crack down defensively, I think we got a very scary team here.
So do you divide the season into segments like some of the major NHL teams do?
Yeah, we do. We look at it in 10-game segments. We make goals, set goals, part of the team, and then as a coaching staff of what we want to accomplish in those 10 games, and based on our opponents and on the amount of road trips we have and the amount of home games we have, and try to predict what we're going to be like at the end of that 10-game segment. And right now, so far in this next 10-game segment that we're in right now, we're ahead of schedule where we wanted to be, and that's something that we're excited about. We know that in the course of a season, with having 62 games in a year, there's going to be games where guys aren't all playing together, guys aren't on. So we look at that as something that just happens at the junior level with teenage kids, and we're excited about where we're heading and think that it's going to be a very special year for us.
So in terms of tonight's game, it's a Canmore team. You faced them earlier in the season. What are your expectations of that team for tonight?
Well, they're going to work hard. They've got a really good goalie over there. I think for us, it's important that we get the cycle going. Our team is very strong offensively when we have a cycle, and that's something that we got to establish early. I think last night against the Calgary Canucks, we came out a little bit slow, and that allowed them to gain some momentum and get some confidence against us, where I think that to start off the game there, they were lacking a bit of confidence. I think they were intimidated of us, and with us getting a slow start, it gave them that opportunity to get their ball rolling and end up coming back and tying that game and winning in a shootout. So for us, it's important that we establish forecheck early and make sure that we continue that forecheck all throughout the game. And if we do that, I think that we can have something that a lot of teams want, which is a scary team, and a team that other teams come in, and when they play you, they think that they're going to lose before they even play you, and that's something that we've wanted to establish over the last 3 years, and this is a year where we feel that we are that team, and I think that it's shown over the last couple of weeks of us playing some really good hockey.
So that would involve the forecheck, I guess, also the a crash and bang line, who seems to be getting some pretty good amount of ice time.
Yeah, our fourth line there, we have roughly 5 guys that rotate in and out of that line. They've been phenomenal for us this year. They create a lot of energy, haven't taken any really bad penalties, and when we need energy, we put them out there, and they end up getting that energy back for us. And I can't say enough about Cale Brown, how hard he's played, a player that was a defenseman last year and had a lot of expectations, and those expectations didn't pan out, how he wanted them to. And with us moving him up front, I think he's been absolutely phenomenal. He works extremely hard every night, and it gives that line a threat. And I think, Logan Kerner, bringing him on board here, was a guy that we actually had cut at main camp and have told him that. And he earned his spot here and earned his role, and and he plays his role to a T. He's a guy that I'm sure a lot of teams don't want to play against. He's a very pesky player, and with him out there, he draws a lot of penalties, and he creates a lot of energy when we ask him to. And I think that those two guys lead that line for sure, and the other guys that come into the lineup follow those guys. And it's pretty tough not to play them a regular shift when they're going out there, and in some games are our best line. So it's exciting to have a group of guys that are committed to that role, because we've got so many offensive guys that they help contribute to our success, whether they score or not.
Part of winning, of course, is goaltending, and you picked up a 20-year-old.
Yeah, Piccolino, came in. He's been hot and cold at times. I think that if he stays focused, he's a great goaltender. I think when he gets unfocused, he tends to struggle at times. But that's like any kid that age, and we're working hard on keeping him focused to be the best player he can be out there. And he's a guy that's come out and won us some games early, and games that we didn't deserve to win, but we did win, and I contribute that basically to his play and his ability to bear down when it needed. And goaltending is very important in this league. I think Drumheller proved that last year with their goalie and how far they went in the playoffs, and that's something that we wanted to achieve with bringing Piccolino in, and I think so far he has proven to be a guy that can win for us.
Will he be starting tonight?
Yeah, Jordan is going to start tonight. He came in halfway through the game yesterday and played extremely well, and he'll get to start again tonight. And I expect him to be just as solid as he was the last half of the game yesterday. And he's a fun goalie to watch. I think a lot of people here like him just because of his intensity and a little bit of his craziness and his ability to stop the puck. So we're excited to see him play here tonight. I think it'll be a good goaltending battle.
Well, thanks for guesting with us, Brett, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Hugh.
Watch Olds Community TV on Channel 148 on the ONET IPTV network, or catch us on the web at www.octv.ca.